All right, I am good to go on the countdown, so I guess we can start this thing in three, two, one, go. All right, what up, people? So, as you can see, here's the video game. Well, I mean, it's about what you'd expect from a PDA. I mean, this is a lot better than you'd expect from a PDA, probably. First of all, this is in color. There is a black and white version of the game available, but I'm not going to subject you guys to that because that is just terrible. Um, but it's looking pretty good. This is a proper first-person shooter. I'm going to go back for this armor. Hold up. Well, they made a proper first-person shooter in 2001 on these little PDAs that were absolutely not designed for this. So you got to give props to the devs. That being said, a couple of things were cut from this engine that are kind of important. For example, none of the doors in this game are locked, and none of the enemies are required to kill. So, for the most part, this game is just a gigantic maze, and we're just going to be trying to get through it without dying. I don't really think difficulty selection does anything in this game. I put it on the easiest one just in case, but I'm pretty sure it does nothing. Most of the enemies in this game can kill us in just 2 or 3 hits if they want to. So, there are probably going to be some deaths. Like real talk, chat, I'm going to be honest with you. This run is either PB or overestimate. It's not going to be in the middle. um it's all going to come down to how often I die in this game. It's a bit of an RNG fest for sure. Moving through here, I gotta give props to the devs as well, though. Here's another thing I think is pretty cool about this game. They actually tried to take as many aesthetic design cues from the original game as they could. Like, a lot of the levels will sort of have similar structures to the ones that are from the original PC game. Like this level here, Tomb of Ramses. Ooh, yeah, there's a death. Those clears shredded me. But this is Tomb of Ramses, right? And the whole level takes place inside. But the last one was outside, then we're inside, and then we're back outside again. That's just how it goes in the PC game. So it's kind of cool that they tried their best to replicate the levels. This game ends up being a lot more maze-like, though. If you're familiar at all with Serious Sam, this game or this series is sort of known for having big open rooms with hundreds of enemies on screen at once. And as you can imagine, that's not a great fit for PC or PDAs. So they sort of had to go for more of a Wolf 3D, maze design where you sort of just have to go through these corridors. And it's a little tricky. Honestly, the hardest part of running this game is just remembering where to go. I have some notes, but I forgot to open them, so I'm just gonna go for it, I guess. I might get lost in 1 or 2 of the levels because this is legit 20 minutes of just a massive maze. And a lot of the hallways are just sort of copy pasta, so it is what it is. This game is 15 levels long, and I am moving into level 4 now. This is, in my opinion, one of the harder levels in the run. It's really long, and there's a lot of sections where they throw a lot of Gnars at us. The Gnars are the sort of pink guys with arms that run at you. If a Gnar touches you, that's 30 damage just immediately, and you've only got 100 health. And when they throw 5 Gnars at you at once, it just kind of sucks, And there's gonna be a lot of them in this level. There's one now. There's some clears. Okay, I'm dead. Let's start that over. This might take a couple tries. I have to get past those clears at a decent enough HP that I can finish the level from there. Apologies to Yarts in the chat, by the way. I haven't shaved since the start of the quarantine in March. So I look completely ridiculous right now. The worst part of all of it is that it comes in red, even though the hair on my head is not red, so I just look ridiculous. I just look like I've spilled pasta sauce in my beard or something. It's pretty bad, but I'm really lazy, so you all get to see it. I'm slowly turning into a pirate or something. That guy hitting me is bad. The levels, this is the last room in the level. I just have to not get hit by a clear. Okay, good. We're through. Jeez, alright. So now we're in Moon Mountain, which is the 5th level. This level is skippable in the PC version. The original game has 2 skippable levels, Moon Mountain and Sacred Yards, which is right at the end of the game. In this game, you are forced to play both of those. But this is a pretty cool level aesthetically, though. It's the only one that's got, grass in it. For the most part, TFE just takes place in a desert, and there's just sand everywhere. So this is like a nice change of pace level. I actually really appreciate this one. I'm probably dead here. Ooh, how'd I live? Oh, it's the armor. That's why I lived. Since I made it through there, I should be good because you get like a massive HP boost right there. I really appreciate these levels that look different though. Like, so many of the levels in this game look so similar that they're hard to tell apart and like keep apart in your memory. This one is nice and distinct. We got all that grass and like these nice caves. Right, Oasis. This is one of the trickier ones that I had notes for, but I don't have my notes up. I'm pretty sure I'm going right here. Yeah, this is correct. This is absolutely correct. There we go, got the Tommy gun. I'm going to try my best to conserve weapons throughout the run, but I'm going to die so much that I'm just not going to be very good at that. Tommy gun is definitely one of the better weapons in the run, though. It's just this one, like there's this one, then you've got, by the way, check out this level. This is the whole level right here. You just come in this room and it's over. What a great level. But like the Tommy gun is good. The rocket launcher sucks because the recoil will kill you instantly. So don't pick up rocket launcher. I'm gonna try to dodge the rocket launcher right here. There's like a Tommy gun but with lasers that's really good. I went the wrong way. Do not pick up that rocket launcher. There is a minigun that's extremely good, but it's not on the path, so I never pick it up, unfortunately. But yeah, this is pretty much the game. Sewers is tricky. Sewers is an ugly level. This one's really long, too. Let me grab that. Probably shouldn't have grabbed that, honestly. This is the shotgun. It's, like, strictly worse than the Tommy gun, but I will pick it up if I have nothing else to do, I guess. See, I want to say I'm heading right here. This is pretty much the game, though. There's no audio aside from beeping and the occasional buzzing. That's just kind of how this is. It's a PDA game, so obviously they only really had like a one-channel speaker built in or whatever. They didn't really intend this thing to be used for games. That's just sort of how it happened with this one. Like, I don't know why this exists. It has like retail packaging as well too. Like, they sold this in stores. I've got the box on my shelf back there. It's like, why? but people made PDA games. This is the hardest level in the game, so I'm gonna die. Just wanted to reset my HP so I could have something a little better going into yeah, this is Metropolis. I think in this game they call it Suburbs of Memphis, but this is Metropolis from TFE. My HP is so garbage here. I'm screwed. Oh boy, 12. I want this to be like 80 for reference. Yeah, no. This might take a couple of attempts to get through without dying. Got that clear right there. Like, basically, the way you speedrun this game is just run for it and hope that the clears magically don't kill you. That's the whole route. Like, I can try to go left here instead of right. That's a bit better. Because then I don't have to run past a Gnar. Alright, my HP is pretty good. I'm going to try to take this a little safe. Damn, that clear got me. I was hoping I would swing wide enough that he wouldn't. That was a bad idea. This is gonna be fine as long as I kill the guys behind me. Okay, I'm just gonna take this a little bit slow. None of these enemies have projectiles, so since I've got a shotgun, I should be able to actually kill them. I don't like to kill them, but sometimes you gotta do that. See why I don't like killing these enemies. It's really crappy. These guys take like 7 bullets, and with how hard the game lags in some of these more open areas, I'm just sitting here shooting at them like 1 bullet per second. The firing rate is so bad. Alright, God, I think one last room here I gotta get through. Yeah, this room is free. Alright, we're through Metropolis. Once we get into these later stages, though, it definitely gets a bit more, the levels get harder, for sure. There's still some easy ones. Like, for some reason, they actually made the last level of this game completely free. But the levels get noticeably more difficult. Like, this is another tough one, although it's kind of short. Is this one kind of short? Now I'm doubting myself, because this is not what I thought it was. Yeah, okay, it's this door here. Yeah, this one is kind of short. There's just a bit of an enemy gauntlet right here that I gotta make it past. Alright, cool. That was, like, How many clears was that back there? There's legit like 10 clears there. Okay, I remember now. This level's not short at all, guys. I was wrong. This level is stupidly long and has these hallways full of Gnars we gotta deal with. I'm gonna be killing all of these Gnars because they really gotta go. In a tight hallway like this, you can't even like squeeze past them. Let's see. So I'm going... Ooh, 9 health. Well, we're gonna have to run for it. So this is left, right, left. So we go left at the HP, we go, please pick up the armor, right at the armor, and then in this big room that has like 1.5 billion enemies in it, I'm gonna dodge all of them because they're not very smart and go left, and then the exit ought to be on my left at some point in the future. So that actually worked out. My HP was so low there, I was doomed. I don't know why I ran past some of those Gnars. I'm gonna shoot these guys just in case. I'd rather not do this again. But yeah, that's the game. I meant to be playing music from the PC version in the background during this, just because I felt, I mean, you tell me, but the awkward silence is pretty hardcore right now. But I sort of couldn't get the audio balancing working for that, so instead you get the awkward silence. Maybe it's better this way. Let's see, this is Karnak, so I'm going straight to the back. Yeah, like, it's appropriate. Maybe. CS 1.6, dude. Imagine. I mean, so like people made all kinds of stuff on PDA back in the day. Like when I was testing stuff a couple years back when I first started getting into PDA jank, there's like people ported like all kinds of NES games to PDA and stuff. The whole situation's a little weird. Like this version of TFE in particular, since it's in color, requires very specific PDAs. Otherwise, it won't run at all. Like if the PDA is too old, then it's in black and white. But there was like a very brief period in time when they were selling color PDAs with like a certain processor, and that's when this game got made. And then after that, they switched processors, and it like stopped being compatible. So the world of PDA gaming is really it's jank. It's not. It's weird, dude. I mean, like you'd expect. I'm just glad that I have some way of playing this. See, so this level's cool. Like, honestly, here's something else I like about this game a lot. Like, look at the environmental art. Like, look at those skyboxes. Like, the skybox kicks so much ass. It's got, like, that dithering on it. This game looks so ugly, but the skyboxes are cool. Looking for the positives in Serious Sam for Palm PDAs. And then, like, you go here, and it's, like, now it's nighttime, and so it's, like, dark purple. Like, this game is beautiful, let's be honest. Best graphics, 2020. I'm probably dead here. Okay, cool. Running past all those guys is a bit tricky. You can, like... Something I'm trying to do is, like... I'm trying to shoot the enemies as I run past them, and I'm just sort of hoping that my bullets will interrupt theirs. Yeah, that didn't work at all. This level's so long. But if you time it just right, then you can actually sort of like interrupt them with a hit stun and then get past without getting hit. Yeah, I've always been interested in that. Like here's something you can do if you want to outjank me. If you want to outjank the PDA speedrun guy, pick up those old like Java 2 mobile edition games as speed games. I don't think anyone runs those, and like that would be awesome. They were making games for dumb phones until like they were making those things for years, and I never had any idea who was buying them, but someone must have been, right? Speedrun a J2ME game, and I will forever love you. That's like awesome. Probably gonna die again. Yep. God, I hate this level, dude. There's not even like any safety HP you can pick up. That's the thing. Like, this is easy mode. Just in case anyone forgot, this is the easy mode of the game. Like, did the enemies just kill you on one hit on hard? Like, this is impossible. Do they expect you to actually fight things? No. Who's gonna do that? There we go. I think the problem is that I should not be running past these Gnars right up here and on my right. I should just take it slow and kill those Gnars so that they don't damage me too much. Like, I've got a Tommy gun, so I need to just commit to stuff like that. Oh god, the clears. Okay. My HP is much better now than it's been in the past. Yeah, the end of the level's right here. I died at the end of this level, like, so many times. Honestly, like, the situation for, if you want to, like, emulate one of those old J2ME games, the situation for that is much better than PDA. There are actually, like, some really good emulators available for that sort of thing if you're into it. Actually, what am I saying? I already know someone who speedruns, a J2ME game. They made a Rayman kart racer for phones back in the day, and notable Rayman speedrunner. Actually, does Glackham run it? I don't remember if he does, but I remember watching a run of that in a Rayman marathon once. So sorry to anyone who just immediately went and picked up their phone to try to do this. It's already been done. Forgot about that. This is Sacred Yards, by the way. This is the other skippable one from the PC version. Gotta hang right there so I don't immediately get owned by 900 clears. Yeah, Rayman Phone Kart Racer. I'm just dropping bombs on the chat. This is the last level, by the way. Great Pyramid. For some reason, they made it completely free. There's just one catch. Towards the end of the level, we have to walk through a wall to get into the end of the game. That's sort of how they do secrets in this game. It's just like your old school FPS. Like, just rub up against all the walls, and then one of them will open up for you. Except this one doesn't even open up. You just walk right through it. And you're forced to find the secret to beat this level. So that's something that I've always found a little dumb. But I made sure to carry in this laser weapon from the last stage. This is, in my opinion, the most useful weapon in the game. And we're going to use this to clear out some clears at the very end. After we go through the invisible wall, there's like a hallway full of clears. I've tried so hard to get through that hallway without dying, and I'm pretty sure it's just impossible. So I clear it out with this thing now. If I were to die, then I would clear it out with a rocket launcher. That's in another secret in that room back there. Here they come. Once I kill these guys, time is coming up in like 5 seconds, so get ready on that. Alright, cool. They're all dead, and time. Congratulations. You have just kicked all of the monsters' asses. You are one of the greatest butt kickers. You are really serious, Sam. And remember, game is over. Life is serious. That is PB. If I like a minute. Hey, there you go. Cool. This is only like probably like my 5th finished run of this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not out here grinding out Palm TFE, but that was a solid run. I never got lost. Like I said, PB or overestimate, one or the other, right? Oh man, but anyway, that's that. That's the game. I don't know. I hope you found that amusing. Shoutouts to Elisar, who's the other guy who's a massive memer in the Serious Sam community. He also did some ILs of this back in the day. But yeah, it's about all I got to say. So thanks for watching. Stick around and check out the rest of the marathon, I guess.